Hey everyone, welcome to 2 Minutes Tuesday with Bala. This week we are going to look into Application Gateway, a quick demo. Let's get started. And the first one, you can see the overview, the resource group, and then it also has the virtual subnet as in front-end IP. You can see it opens my blog. So next one, we can look into the access control. This is where you'll be providing access to your resource. So here you can see that the application gateway is talking to the front-end IP. Moving on to the settings, let's click on the configuration. So here is where you would be choosing the basic tier or standard V2 or WAF V2. Then here in this case, you can see the HTTP2 is enabled at the application gateway level. Since it's a basic tier, the web application firewall is disabled. Moving on to the next one, there is a backend pool. So this is where you would be creating. In our previous demo, we did create this backend pool. You click on that, you can see that I've given an IP, but you can also give a virtual machine or an app service directly here. Moving on to the backend settings. So here, again, the same thing, backend settings. I've set it as HTTP 80 port. Cookie-based affinity I've disabled. But if you want to stick to one particular front-end server, then you would enable this so that it would stick to have a sticky session. Connection draining the similar way, you can enable it. Request timeout, in this case, I'm not doing any override on the host name. I've set up a public IP and then assigned that to be the public to the listener. You can see this one. Private link is disabled in this case and SSL settings are disabled. Moving on to the listener, you can see there is a default listener in the port 80 and then it is looking at the associated rule, which is Bala rule. Then you can see this here goes back to the original site. So I just set up the rules. If you have multiple rules, then you can have a priority. Moving on to the rewrites, I've not set up anything, but if you have a rewrite, you could just do this or create a basic rule, click next. And then you can do a rewrite rule, or you can say header level redirect or response redirect and what values you want to set up that you could do this. Moving on to the next one, there is a health probe. In this case, I've just set up a dummy one. But you can see this here, what is the host that you need to check, how often you want to check, and what is the probing method. It is trying to hit the site and every 30 seconds it will check. There is an unhealthy threshold, then it will probably match that. You can click on test to ensure that it works before you set up the rule. And you can see the status is green. You have general monitoring. These are all like common things with any Azure. That's a quick demo of Application Gateway. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again.